Alright, we're back on the Unlikely Guys podcast with Ryan again. Hey Ryan.
Woo! What episode are we on now? Like 10?
No, this will be 9. Episode 9. Yeah, your second one.
Oh. Yes. Because we were on 8 last week, of course. Like 8 plus 1.
Okay, welcome back.
Be back.
So, let's start off with some catching up, man. What have you guys been up to, dudes?
Work, sleep.
Work
Some
and
more
sleep.
work. And sleep.
Okay, that sounds like me for a bit. Yeah, I've also been doing the same. Studying French, so I have to parler français,
You know the parler français?
I think I said it last week, but I had a test yesterday. I have some I feel like my teacher doesn't like me very much. Like we switched teachers because my first teacher is on leave right now because she had a baby.
Damn.
So I think my current French teacher doesn't really like me because she.
Do you think this is racially based?
No. I don't think so.
No, it's just a question.
No, I don't think so.
Is she Dutch? Is she white?
Yeah, she's white, but it doesn't matter. It's not racially. It's just for some reason because I think I had some bad result on the first test we've had her, and she's like ever since she's been like going after me like, hey, pay attention, this and that. So what I did this entire week is just immerse myself in this freaking language, right? I've been just using pure hate, pure anger to study, just like thinking. If I fail, she will talk more trash about me and stuff like that. So I just every day I've been waking up, just studying, and then yesterday we had a test, dude, and oh my god, I filled in everything with so much rage and passion, dude. Like I passed that test for sure.
Wow.
And once we got the results back, dude, she will not be talking shit about me anymore, dude. She'll be like, oh my god, you passed the test? I can't believe this. And then,
oh my god.
So I cannot wait for that. I cannot wait for that moment that she realizes. Yeah.
Bravo.
Yeah. That's what I've been thinking about.
Wait. I'm sorry, but what do you actually study?
I study international businesses and languages.
I know we've known each other for a while, but I always hear you studying languages, but I'm pretty sure you don't do a language study. Well, so what do you actually study?
Because I do international business and languages, Ryan. Maybe that's why.
Oh, Master of Business. Wow.
International business and languages. So.
International business and language.
Yeah.
Wait, do you know what I study?
Yeah, freaking chemical, whatever the hell. It's you do chemicals.
Yeah. So you don't even fucking know. Okay.
Chemical engineering. That's what you do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for your friend.
Something with water or something. I don't know.
Something with nice.
Yeah. Anyway, something with
extract. Subject to me right now. Let's not talk about that.
Something with extracting oil from birds or whatever.
Okay. Nice.
Okay. So, anyways, yeah. So, I have another test on Monday, a Spanish one, but that teacher is actually very nice. I love that teacher. She's the best teacher.
Do you think if we went to France, you could guide us through purely on French?
Only if it's written, but if they did you?
If it's written.
Yeah, because these people did.
We're not at a restaurant. You're just to the waiter. Can you write that down, please?
Yeah, I'm not kidding. Those people talk so quick, and you have to know that most words you don't pronounce the last letter. Right.
Okay.
So what's an example? So.
I don't know.
Yeah. So there's a word, and then manger, and that the way you write it is manger, right? So
Okay.
manger, with the e.
You're shortcuts.
Yeah, but you don't pronounce the r in it, so you say manger, so till the e you pronounce. So and then imagine everything they speak, they do that. So if you don't know a word, then you don't know what the hell he's talking about because he's not pronouncing the last letter. So I don't know what the hell he's saying. Well, that's my perspective of the language.
You feel very passionate about this, though.
Yeah, but no, it's okay. I maybe had bad intentions with this. No. There weren't any other languages I cared about when choosing. I only chose Spanish. The course is in English already, So I had to choose one more, and that was French, and yeah. I was thinking, yeah, it's probably fun because girls love it or something. So probably not the best choice to base your life on. But hey, I had no choice. I had to choose something else, and that was it.
Did you not do like Mandarin or something?
That's for TMA students, so Trade Management Asia. Like that's for.
You should have done that.
No,
I love Asia so much.
But here's the thing, right? If you want to do that, you need to.
Yellow fever, what?
Whoa, whoa, Cameron Fong. That's a shot right there. But no, if you want to do that, you have to do more stuff, like to get a higher level of Asia, like Mandarin or whatever else. So okay. The school is, I don't know. I don't agree with everything, but it's going fine. It's in Amsterdam, and I guess I'm having fun. But yeah, that's me. After this podcast, I'm gonna study a bit more, and then
That's cute.
Yeah, so that's me, dude. What about you, Cameron Fong?
Yeah, near enough the same, I guess. Working hard. We went out on Wednesday because my friend left on Friday, so we were celebrating.
You went to do what?
We went out on Wednesday night.
Okay.
Because he's left. So we were celebrating him leaving, I guess.
Like, thank God he's leaving, or like.
No, like it was more of an emotional sad, like goodbye kind of thing. But we were very drunk, so I mean it's
That's pretty cool.
So
where did you go?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Where's like the best place you've been in Hong Kong? Like
to what, sorry?
For clubbing or whatnot.
It depends. I mean, obviously LKF in Soho area. It depends what you like. If you want to go like party hard, then obviously LKF. Weekdays, Wan Chai's like alright, but Wan Chai's in general is okay for like bars and casual drinking. Soho's more chilled out for drinking, which is near Central. But I'll take you to all these places when you come over anyway. So.
All right. Okay.
Not that I'm like pure pro. It's just like from what I'm not a pro going out, or I'm just a casual.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah, right, dude. I don't believe that.
All right.
It's true.
Mm-hmm. We'll get there and they'll be like, "Hey, come here." Well, I don't know why they're.
I'll be like, "Who are you?" I keep getting called Korean over here. It's not very nice.
Korean?
What? Sorry?
Korean.
No, I'm not even joking. You can ask my friends over here. Like, everywhere we go, they're like, "Oh, you're from Korea." I was like, "No."
I've called you that as well before.
What?
I've called you Korean before.
Oh, right. I thought you said people called you Korean.
Yeah, dude. Hey, totally, right?
I was like, what?
Yeah, I'm the first black Korean ever. Like, that's how I'm known.
Alright, buddy. No, but why? Do you look Korean? I don't think you do.
I don't know.
I think he does.
Chinese.
No offense, but
I think he does, depending the haircut.
No, I genuinely think I look Chinese. I don't.
No.
You know, Cammy, I don't know what you look, to be honest.
I'm a as Kiki, as our friend Kiki calls me, I am a citizen of the world.
Yes.
If you have, yeah, right.
I think, I feel like a lot of people could apply to that category. Like, I think there is just some people in the world that just don't know, like, they just don't like anything.
Look specifically, yeah.
Yeah.
Identity crisis.
For me, what I think I think sometimes you look Korean as well, but it depends on your haircut.
You called me Mongolian.
I called you lots of things, but I don't remember why I called you Mongolian though. That was a reason. I think it was your haircut again. I think it's every time I call you that, it's on your haircut. That's it. When you have your hair up, kind of like an up thing, I think you look Korean, right?
I don't know.
When you have it like Jackie Chan, like down, then I think you look Chinese. So, I think it's your hair every single time.
Jackie Chan.
Yeah. There's a picture. I think he looks like Jackie Chan. There's like a picture of Jackie Chan when he was younger.
It's his hair, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you mean? Yeah, I kind of know what you mean. Cammy does have that. When he doesn't like do his hair, he does like.
When it's down.
Very down.
Here, I'm gonna send you a picture, right? And tell me. I'm not okay. I see because Cammy calls me racist for this. But
okay.
Tell me yes or no. Do you see any resemblance to Cameron Fong? Yes or no? In this, I send this picture on. Yeah, it's on Skype.
Okay.
Just look on Skype.
Okay.
Because I feel as if we should. Oh, okay.
Is this a yes or no? I'll include this in this podcast.
No. This is, okay, it's the eyes.
The eyes. The dead look.
I do not have that. My eyes are not that small.
But it's the orientation of the eyes. It's kind of not lazy, but like tired, like
the expression. Like,
I don't think there's any possible situation where I don't take this offensively, but okay.
No, but right.
He's a perfectly handsome guy. Okay, just.
No, Jazz, you don't need lies, man.
You see what I mean, right?
I feel as if we should move on. We're talking too much about shit.
No, okay, but I'll include this picture for the viewer of the listeners as well, just so they know what I mean.
What you're gonna put a link in the bio?
I don't know. I'll figure it out. Yeah. What were we talking about? I forgot already because we segued into this.
Cammy's life.
Yeah.
There's not much going on. Yeah.
Some would say you have a boring life.
Don't sound so fucking boring, like. Jeez.
What? Me? How?
No, don't we.
Oh, well, not really.
Because
I'm going to Shanghai next week.
What?
I'm going to Shanghai next week.
You are? That's cute.
For the second time?
Yeah, No, what? No, first time, ever.
Third went to Beijing last time.
Yeah.
What are you going to do there, dude?
I don't know yet. My friend's going to sort it out.
You don't know what you're doing?
Well, I'm joining up with a friend, and like she knows the place a wee bit, and also like my friend, like I have a friend that's staying there, like she lives there, so she's gonna show us about.
Okay, well,
you're mentioning a lot of she's.
No, they're like.
Let's not talk. Let's not talk about that. You're making Cameron uncomfortable. Then he might just disappear out of nowhere. It's like, oh, where's Cammy? Oh, he's disconnected, man.
You're causing drama.
Okay.
No. Seriously, 100%.
With all his wives.
It's platonic relationship.
It was a joke. Let's just let it go.
It's called open relationship, Ryan. Okay, can you get with the times? Okay.
No, what is that, Gabriel? Tell me.
It's when you have multiple partners.
Guys, to me.
Oh, okay, cool. Like you just kind of like freelance.
Yeah, like freelance. Yeah, it's 2017. It's a new thing. Like everybody's doing it.
No, okay, let's stop. This
okay, let's leave Cameron alone. Okay, so what's on the menu today, boys?
I feel like there's a recurring theme here where me and Gabriel just shits on Cammy like at some point during the podcast.
Wait, did you do that last week?
Well, last week was me being. You guys were, being mean to me for some reason.
Oh, really?
Because you were talking about Ricky Martin.
Well, okay. Is there something wrong with Ricky Martin, Cameron Fong?
No, but you said he's your idol, and then Ryan asked you, one other song, and you were like, no.
To be fair, I was asking perfectly reasonable questions about it.
Exactly.
Yeah, but still, you guys were being, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Everybody gets turn once. Yeah. We'll rage at Ryan for doing whatever, anyways.
So, we'll do that next week?
Sure. Yeah. Whatever. We'll do it then. But, yeah. What's on the menu today, boys? What should we talk about this week?
So, do you have a fact lined up for us?
No, I don't really have crazy stuff all the time. I thought we were going to do this tomorrow, right? So, I didn't really have some crazy stuff, but... you know what? I'll start us off with something you guys probably didn't know. Okay?
Okay.
Did you know... don't laugh, man.
I fucking love it already.
I didn't say anything. Did you know that hipsters are basically Hitler?
Oh, wait, what?
Hitlers? I mean, hipsters are...
Oh, God.
Did you just say hipsters are Hitler?
Are basically, like technically or basically, are Hitler. Okay, let me tell you why.
Elaborate.
Let me tell you why.
Okay. Please elaborate.
Let me tell you why. Okay.
Is this gonna cause some shit? Like.
No. Listen. Okay, so back in the early 1900s, when Hitler was around being a painter, like a shitty painter. You guys know that story, right? How he was a painter and then he was bad.
He got rejected from Austria.
Yeah. Okay. So what you didn't know that he got his mustache. He copied that from someone else. Do you guys know from who he copied that mustache?
Charlie Chaplin.
Okay, you knew that. Damn it. Okay. Anyway, I thought you didn't know that. So before that, he used to have another mustache, which was a thicker one, the one that hipsters do nowadays. You know that handlebar thing, like.
Wait.
Yeah?
Do you hipsters have that?
Yeah. I mean, how do your hipsters look like?
I don't know. I feel like hipster is a very broad term, but you know what? Continue. Okay.
You know, with a hat, with a feather, like
with those kind of mustaches,
Yeah. So I thought hipsters all had this kind of World War I Hitler mustache, but apparently not. So this is falling through the billing.
And also, I don't think you can categorize someone's personality as extreme as Hitler based on their mustache.
No, just their look, though. Just their look. So
is this something you've read or you just came up with?
No. This is the Charlie Chaplin part thing, but I made up the hipster part because I thought every hipster looked alike. Okay, I didn't know. I just saw a hipster with the same mustache he had, so that's why I thought hipster were Hitler. This was just a theory, okay? I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Fair enough.
Yeah, since Ryan already knew this, okay, well, that's...
Yeah, I thought there was going to be like a bigger political agenda to this, but...
No. Yeah, I generally thought so as well.
From me, this? No. I thought I would, enlighten you guys with something here, but no. But, cause I thought, like, you guys were like, oh yeah, hipsters do have those, but no, you guys like...
oh shit, like, what do we do?
No, but okay, well, I'm sorry if you're a hipster out there, you're not Hitler, it was just a joke, I guess, so... hipsters are not Hitler, okay? Let's keep that clear. Hipsters are not Hitler. So yeah.
Oh,
can someone segue from this? This Hitler stuff is not getting is not great.
But, yeah, it's so much potential.
Yeah. So Cami, you were writing a blog post this week. What was that one about?
Yeah. So actually, I actually told you yesterday. Kind of briefly that I was very kind of in the zone yesterday.
You called me.
So basically, yeah, I just really want to kind of briefly talk about, because I've written the blog post already. That was the quickest one I've ever done. It's basically about kind of in general personality. So it's really talking about positivity and like people that are affected by people that aren't relevant in their life. So like, say for example, you walk down the street and... Sorry?
No, like amen, as in like...
Yeah, yeah. So like
I agree with what you're saying, yes. Sorry, just continue.
And then maybe some random person shares abuse at you, and then they take it so personally, even though like they don't know you and you don't know them, and it's like a random person, right? And then maybe like that looms on them and it makes such a big difference to them. And it's things like that. Even if it comes to your friends that you're not really close with, but you're so bothered that someone so irrelevant in your life has something negative to say about you. And it's just in general things like that. And people being negative. So the blog post is going to explain a lot about it, but talking about it is very different because I've got this kind of burning energy to really rant about it. But I don't want to take up too much time, so we'll do it quickly. So I actually want to ask you to, like, say for example, one of your friends that you're not really close with, maybe someone in your class that you know of but you don't talk to them regularly. What if they were to say something about you, and it like maybe caused a rumor or something?
Caused a rumor.
How would you feel? Would you really bother? Would you care? Like, would you?
That's a good question because I feel. Say something about me based on what though? As in, did I do something or just like?
No, nothing. It was just out of the blue. It was just all of a sudden came about, like as if like you did do something, but you didn't. Like you literally done nothing of the sort. It was just random.
In a way, I understand not to be affected by someone else's comment, and obviously. Because it's fair to say that I'm quite comfortable with myself, so I don't really care about what other people say about me.
Yeah.
But there is sort of a... What's that word?
It's a curiosity, right?
Kind of curiosity as to why someone that I don't really know would say something about me. And in that sense, it might affect me a little because maybe it's based on my image, perhaps. So in that sense, it might affect me. But then, like, generally, nah. Like, just don't waste your time with that shit. Honestly, like.
But I think it depends. Like, what is being said, and like, is it true or not? Like, what?
It's not true, but it doesn't really. Well, to me, it doesn't matter what's being said, as long as like it was completely random. You didn't do anything. Like, I'm not saying I wouldn't. I'm curious, but I wouldn't ever be bothered.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there's a very big difference, and I think you can see that very clearly in people's reaction and how they deal with the situation at hand. So this all started from I told you guys, but I don't want to say it on this because for whatever reason, just in case. But you know why this came about in my head. But to me, like, if someone reacted in the way that they did and they weren't relevant to what you do or who you are or your social circle, to me I don't understand why you'd be so affected. Like, the thing is, I think people really need to be clear about the difference between curious and wanting to know and actually being like having such a vested interest in something that's so irrelevant.
Okay.
And I know that's like it's easier said than done, and it's also down to like your own personal traits if you're confident enough with yourself and stuff. But I think it's important for people to kind of adopt that as well, because I'm not saying you shouldn't care, but to an extent you need to analyze how relevant something is in your life and be able to completely void it if it's just there's no point. It's a waste of your time and energy, and it's just negative people being negative, and it's just it really frustrates me. It really does.
Okay, so like to be the devil's advocate here.
Yeah.
Right. I feel like there is obviously it's very circumstantial on what they say, but I feel like there is something like if someone that you're not really close with who only knows you from seeing you, I feel like there is a certain value they can offer in what they say, perhaps in terms of how you're viewed, like. Because obviously you think you portray yourself in some way, but then to others it might not actually be like that. You know what I mean? So in that sense, obviously depending on what they're saying about you, I think they could offer something of value if someone was to say something about me, like just on a very small scale, like, oh, why does Ryan always look so grumpy? Or something like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If someone outside my circle told me that, or told someone else that, then I would like not act on it negatively, but like
take it into consideration.
Yeah. Because like they're just seeing me from what I'm showing, not actually like from me as a person. So personally, I feel like there is something to offer from listening to other people criticism of you, but then obviously I don't fully understand the extent of what your situation was. So then but just to play devil's advocate there, I feel like there is, you can't just discount it for
I get that, but I think that's also I generalized it very much, but there is obviously like to what extent they say something. So I think if they say why do you always look grumpy?
Yeah,
I think that's a matter of like maybe like you should be self-aware of like, or maybe like you look tired, or like your resting face is just very not as friendly,
I feel like out of topic, I feel like I have a really bad resting face. I feel like I'm really grumpy. I think it is.
Well, me too, dude. Me too. I get that too sometimes.
I think genuinely, like a lot of people have that. Like honestly, but that's
I think I should smile more. We should smile more, guys. But sorry, continue.
But then I think when it comes to personal attack, then that's immediately a different story, right? So, like for example, I feel comfortable saying this now, but a couple of years back, I remember I was still with my ex, and there was a rumor that went about saying that I cheated on her.
Oh, gee.
Okay.
coming from like I don't even know where it came from. I wasn't even at school like anymore. I was at uni, and like immediately that sparked up a huge thing.
Yeah.
But then to me, I didn't really care because it never happened, and I don't know why. I don't even know how I'm relevant in people that I don't know's life. But I found it funny. But immediately, like a personal attack like that, like is a different scope to saying something like, "Oh, you know what I mean?" Yeah.
I understand you now. Okay.
So I think it's really important that people acknowledge that and kind of become more resilient, because the thing is, it might start off as something small and you feel as if it's so important, but then whenever you reach out into like a professional world, you take something so little as a big thing, and then you get hit by something even bigger, you're not going to be able to cope with it. And it's such a silly little thing that you should not have to waste so much energy and effort for. Like, could be such a huge effect on you.
Yeah, right. I feel like it could be looked at the point of not the person who the rumor is about, but like people in general shouldn't just recklessly say things, because
but also the fact but then it's harder to change the mindset of people that are doing that compared to the people that are receiving that, because the people that are receiving it are probably gonna they're not as aggressive in terms of what they say, because they're having that said about them like immediately in that situation, you know. But that's life, you know. Like, you have to learn. You have to, you know. Life is unfair. It's shit. Like, you either learn to adapt, or you're gonna get stuck in that vicious circle with that kind of people.
But I think it depends though. Like, going back to that example of why does he look so grumpy? I think that might people can answer it for multiple reasons. Like, maybe they're worried about you. Like, why does he look so grumpy? Is there something wrong in his life? And then maybe you don't want to ask the person why he's looking grumpy, because maybe something bad happened in his life and you don't want to keep reminding them of that. So you ask someone else and like, hey, why does he look so grumpy? And that person can have two reactions as well. That person can be like, oh, he was talking shit about you. Or that person can be like, oh yeah, he looks like that because this reason. For example, oh, that's just how he looks, that's his face, he's fine. Or, oh yeah, he had a bad thing going on in his life. But so that can happen. But what can also happen, I think, which was in your case, in your what happened with you, is that someone just wanted to make the other person look bad, just for no reason.
No, that's what I mean. Like, it's to what extent as well. Like, when it becomes very personal, like saying someone looks grumpy isn't very personal. But whenever you're like talking,
very personal to me,
deeper, you know, it becomes a very different story. No, but I completely get what you mean. Because some people that maybe not know you but see you, maybe you've heard, like, maybe like, for example, they've heard from Ryan's friends, oh yeah, Ryan's like super talkative, he's super nice, and then like they wonder like, oh, why does he always look so grumpy when I see him? You know what I mean? I get that.
Probably because I hate them, but like, nah, I'm just kidding.
Maybe.
No, but yeah, I agree with you. I mean, perhaps people shouldn't get caught up on rumors that are spread about them. Like, but then again, I think it depends on the person themselves and the situation they're in. Obviously, like, not everyone is as comfortable with themselves as you are, or in a social situation where they're, let's just say, they feel backed up by their friends, you know, like. So then, yeah, it's all very circumstantial. But then, yeah.
But I think that's my point on trying to raise some sort of awareness and talking about it.
But it can be dangerous, man. Like, having rumors spread around, like that cheating one that they had about you, Cammy. That one is like, I mean, it could stir up some problems with your with a girlfriend or something. But
no, I know it's very dangerous. But I mean, what can I do about it once it's said? You know?
Yeah, that's the thing, because people can just make up stuff about you, and it's hard to defend yourself, because how can you prove something like that? How can you prove, like, if someone says like, oh, be careful for him, he steals stuff or something, like, what can you do? what can you do? Like, if that rumor goes around in your like university, like, no everybody's constantly like keeping their stuff together, you know, when you come, like they put like their pens and things like in a corner, like away from you. I'm like, why do
No, I
people
know,
do that?
but if I'm okay, so for that example, for like if someone actually spread that about you, right? Say for example, I think the only way is like I truly believe actions do speak louder than words. I think if you were just yourself and you were still being like very like open, if someone was like needed something, and you were like, oh yeah, you can borrow it off me, it's fine. Like I think if you really just be yourself and prove it, unless it's true, then obviously there's some issue there. Then people see, like like word of mouth is so important.
Yeah.
That
So people just gotta stop
see.
chatting shit. That's all.
Yeah.
Honestly, like.
Yeah. Can I give an
But-
example of this? Like, this actually happened to me when I was like 12, 13. So,
Well, people accuse you of stealing shit.
yeah. This is like, oh my god. Dude, this
I'm
shit.
sorry,
Dude,
but that's so.
dude, listen to this, right? Okay, so I had this friend, some Asian guy here in my city. We used to hang out, when we were younger. We just we hung out. We just, we're friends. Then some point, they invite you to their house to play, like whatever, like PlayStation or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, okay, so one day this was on a Sunday, I believe. It was very boring. Like I was like, let me just check out what he's doing. I went to his house. We played a bit, played some PlayStation, or whatever the hell we played. And then I went home, right? The next day, another friend of mine comes to my house, be like, hey, let's go to Thingy's house. For some reason, we went there, right? And then I get told that my friends, that his house, that his MP3 player was missing, right? And I was like, yeah, let's help him look for it. Let's help him look for it, okay? So we were all looking for it. But this was a lure. This was a lure like on RuneScape. They just wanted to get me to his house, and then one of my friends came to me and told me like, hey, his mom told me that to tell you that you were the last person to be here on that day. That it got lost. So yeah, it's your so give it back, or else they're gonna just go to your mom or whatever hell. So I was like, whoa, that's surprising. So she basically said that she basically blamed me. Like at some point it came obvious, like, okay, she's blaming me. She thought that I stole it. Okay, so we go back home to my place because they were like, yeah, we're gonna go to your mom, this and that. And I go back home. I was like crying because it's like no. Everybody's like, yeah, he probably stole, because no one's believing me, right? So I was like, holy shit, like people were. I'm getting in trouble for something I didn't do, right? So
Wait, Gabriel. I don't know if it's just me, but your audio is just like cut.
Yeah, you're cutting off.
You hear me?
Okay, yeah, I can
Okay,
hear you.
fine.
Okay, so yeah, so they're blaming me for this, and I got sad. I cried and stuff like that. You still hear me?
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then we go back to my home, and my mom believes me, right? She's like, yeah, I know you didn't steal that, like obviously, because I didn't steal it, right? And then yeah, so that friendship like stopped for a bit, like I guess we couldn't hang out together anymore because his mom thought I stole his thingy.
Yeah.
Fast forward 1 week later, they find this MP3 player. It fell between his bed. It was between his bed. Okay?
Well.
So all along this thing was like between his bed, and they're like they blame me because I was there, so she was telling like the moms of friends that I was a bad person, probably all this stuff, and in the meanwhile it's just he was stupid, like my friend was stupid, like just, and I get all this stuff, but during all this time he wasn't really blaming me, like he wasn't looking to body, he was listening to his mom, doing what his mom was telling him to do, right? So yeah, that happened. Then my mom told me to buy the same one to piss him off. All this stuff.
That's amazing.
So dude, and listen to this, right? So we went. So I guess at some point we were fine again, right? Because I didn't steal his freaking MP3 thing. So I go back to his house. His mom says, "Hey, how you doing?" Not even and then they come in, like, come play, and then that's it, right? Not even a single sorry or whatever. Nothing. Just they acted like nothing happened.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, that was my rumor thing. That
That's crazy.
I would not be friends with that person.
I mean, I didn't really blame him, but it was just stupid. It was really stupid. Because I was attacked like for not doing nothing, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, in a way, I kind of get it, but then it's not right either. Like, yeah, that's just fucking shit, man.
Yeah.
It's very easy to play the blame game.
It was between his bed for 1 week, dude. Just listen to that. It wasn't his. He was sleeping next to it every day for like a week, and he just found it. So yeah, I remember that was This was like 10 years ago now. Yeah, this was around 10 years ago. This was a while ago.
Were you still friends with this person?
Yeah, I'm friends with him on Facebook, but I haven't really talked to him in a long time. But like, we became different people.
You should bring this up, like. Remember that time you accused me of...
I remember this. Most of my friends remember this. Like, I'll ask some friend of mine about this later, like, if he still remembers. Of course he remembers, because, yeah, everybody was there, you know. They saw this happening. We're like, what? Because first his mom blamed someone else that was there before me. 1 day before me, and then so it was some messy stuff. But yeah, it's hard to defend yourself from such rumors. It really is.
Did you have that, like that when he did find it and realize it was behind the what was it, like
his bed? It was between his
between
bed.
the bed or something. Did you have that, like, yeah, fuck you, told you so, like that kind
of
feeling?
I had a feeling of some see I'm not a freaking thief, you know, like. So
dude, I love that moment.
Yeah, but the thing is, there was not many people to see it, you know.
Yeah.
Just his mom, I guess. Like, oh really? Like, you were there, man. His mom was such an asshole. Oh my god.
No, but that, like, sure, I mean, like, you're saying it's difficult to defend yourself, and I agree that it's not as easy as we say, but I generally, like, that feeling itself is what makes it so much worth it to just, like, be the better person and do the right thing. Like, that moment alone, when you can literally, like, you have all bragging rights at that point.
Yeah.
Like, that makes it so much more worth it to just be the better person. Like, seriously, like, that moment to me is pivotal to a point. Like,
yeah, so,
I love proving people wrong. Like,
yeah, totally.
Yeah, I'm just like,
totally. But it's hard, like, because not everybody will be there to see it, you know. So I guess if someone does that and says something about you that you cannot prove, it's like they made it up. So I guess eventually karma will catch up to them.
Yeah, like, how are they gonna prove it? You know?
Yeah.
Like.
So,
well, unless you actually done it, then that's, as I said, that's a different story.
Yeah, that's a different story.
Gabriel actually did do it, and then he, like, snuck back in one night and, like,
no, for sure not, dude. But
that was like, oh shit, they found out, I have to put it back now.
Because that's funny, like, just think about it. So, I will steal an MP3 player from someone that I play outside with every day. So I can only listen to music when he's not there. So I can listen. So I can just. So when I see him, I just have to take it off real quick. Like, oh, I'm just, you know.
Yeah. Oh fuck, Johnny's coming! Like,
yeah.
Put it away.
And like, he has all this Asian music, so I'm like, I can't even understand it, you know. So yeah.
Maybe that was when you were wanting to learn Mandarin.
No, that wasn't back then. Dude. Come on. Oh, okay, maybe a little bit. I wanted to talk like Jackie Chan because he was my idol. He was my, you know. Last week you guys thought my idol was Ricky Martin, but my actual eternal idol is Jackie Chan, dude.
This is gonna be a thing. Like every week, Gabriel's gonna come up with a new idol.
No. This guy was like after Ricky Martin.
And how many movies do you know of his?
Everything.
Name top 5 movies of his.
Sorry?
Name top 5 movie of his that you like.
Oh,
Rush Hour 1, 2, 3.
Rush Hour 1, 2, 3 does not count.
Definitely the Rush Hour one. Definitely Rush Hour 2. Police Story.
Yeah.
You watched Police Story? Police Story.
Good show.
I saw all of them. The Traveling Around the World 80 Days or something with a balloon. I forgot the title of it.
Yeah. Around the World in Days.
Around the World in whatever days. That one was fun. Shanghai Noon, where he's like with that white guy from that.
Seen all the white ones. You're not seeing all the
you should
and definitely the older ones.
Asian Jackie Chan movies, man.
No, definitely the older ones. Definitely the one from the 70s, like where he was doing the learning from his master to beat some other guy. Like those ones. I forgot,
oh yeah, that one.
I forgot the name. I'm so sorry. It's like a.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Pretty sure it's like Dragon.
Yeah, something with dragon.
I don't remember.
I'll look it up. But for the long, this guy did. I just want to become like as cool as him. Like this guy, he's my favorite. Like come on, Jackie Chan, dude. Like come on, who doesn't love him?
No, I don't, to be fair, I really don't. Not that I don't like them, but the way the Western cinemas like portray them, I don't really like that particularly. It's
that's why you watch his ones made in China, dude.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I much prefer the like the police stories. They're much better than.
Dude.
Yeah.
Drunken Master. That's one of it. Like Drunken Master.
Yeah.
Where he learns that drunken style, like that he is drunk and he's fighting. Like,
yeah. No, I know. We know.
That stuff is insane, dude. Like all the ones like I watched all of it. Like even the ones in Chinese, I would just look the subtitles, dude. I just love seeing him because his story, like, dude. Let's talk about Jackie Chan, dude. Forget everything. Jackie Chan podcast right now. This guy, I watch his documentary. You know how like he came from. It's like you get emotionally invested, you know, because he came from a poor place, and then you see him lose his dad, and then you see him lose his mom on his on his documentary. You see him, dude. That's the first time I've cried about someone else. I swear, like, how old was I? Like 14? I don't know. I was watching like this this documentary, right? And you see Jackie Chan, like, don't laugh, man. This is so sad, dude. I'm getting sad again.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I know.
It's him, like, his dad died, right? And, like, you see him stand there with a big portrait of his dad, and you see his eyes red. I was like, holy shit. The first thing I thought was, like, my mom. Like, oh, what if my mom dies? And, like, oh, then I started crying. Then I was, like, 14 years old. Like, damn. So that's Jackie Chan, dude. That's Jackie Chan for me, man. I will become Jackie Chan.
Do you know that?
Yeah.
The Jackie Chan story is a pretty, like, I feel like it's one quite commonly found in, like, Asia back in the day, like, because everyone was, well, not everyone was poor, but, like, you do get a lot of those stories as well, so, not that I'm not sympathetic towards it, but it's one that I've heard a lot of, so, yeah.
5 decades, dude.
No, not to discredit him or anything, but yeah, it's just a very, yes.
I love it, dude.
Come from an Asian background, you do realize how conditions were back in the day, so yeah.
And again, remember that last video like came out a few weeks ago or a month ago about him like with his stunt crew and stuff like.
Yeah, I've seen that as well.
With the same
that was an emotional video.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Like this is why I love this guy, man. I mean, of course, we talked about him a few weeks ago, Ken. We were just talking about him, and remember like how we thought like I used to think he was like the perfect person, like he doesn't do shit, but he's done some bad stuff as well in his life, like cheating on his.
No one's perfect. No one's perfect.
He's not pure saint. But
when I saw that, I remember the first time I saw it, I was like, holy shit, Jackie Chan's not like perfect. Like whoa, this is like, I was like so shocked, like holy shit, this guy does like bad stuff too. Like damn. Yeah. Then I realized, dude, like life is more like crazy. Like that moment, I realized life is crazy. When I saw like my idol Jackie Chan cheated on his wife and has a kid with someone else, I was like, what? No way. No way. Jackie Chan.
Is that a sad realization? Yeah.
Yeah, I was so sad. Well, but I was like, nah. Everybody makes mistakes.
I think you can find that with a lot of celebrities. To be honest, like not everyone is like a wholehearted saint.
No, true.
But also, I'm not trying to defend them, and I'm not saying cheating's right. But you also like just because they cheat doesn't mean they're bad people either.
Whoa, that was a very out there statement.
Is that controversial?
I guess.
No,
I don't know.
I think that's fair, right?
We'll hear from it later, I guess, if someone listens to this.
Jesus, okay.
No, but listen. No, I'm not defending it. Because cheating itself is something that I could not accept.
Let's define this now. If your partner cheated on you, would you still continue?
That's difficult.
That's hard, dude. That's
Nah.
tough.
That's difficult.
Great no for me.
Yeah.
What?
My pride is too good for that. Like.
Yeah, me too.
What about? Okay, no. Say for example, like I would want to say it would end straight away, but I think like in that moment, it's like circumstances are very difficult as well. You know. So say for example, you've been together for. No, right. Okay. Say for example, you've been together for 40 years, and it was a moment's slip up.
Jeez, dude, that's even more messed up, dude.
40
Nah.
years.
Dude, in those 4 years, I didn't have a moment slip up, so why should she?
Okay, that's fair. I'm not trying to.
Nah, I get you.
Ryan, come down with your nah, dude. Jesus. Nah.
Ryan's like, no,
shit,
that's
dude.
dead in the water.
No.
I do understand that you're looking at it very conditionally, but I, as a very prideful person, nah.
No, that would kill me too. I like see myself as someone who doesn't give a care about that. But think about it, because like Ryan says,
40 years.
40 years. So that means that for those 40 years you weren't on the same amount of commitment level. So I was 100%, but you were 99. So that 1% just messed it up. So that just hurts.
Yeah.
But does it matter, or like to what extent they cheated, or like?
To what extent are there?
So say for example, like if they end up going out for dinner with someone, like in a romantic manner.
That's fucked up, dude. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
But nothing else happened.
Anything
They just went for dinner.
Listen. Look. Like, let's say someone like she's like, let's say she's like just about maybe at work or something, and this coworker just like starts kissing her, and then she's not stopping him like for a second, right? Let's say that. That's like a kissing example, and she's not stopping for a second. You wouldn't know about this until she told you, right? And like, then she tells you like, oh my god, like I kissed him back. I didn't stop him for like 10 seconds because I was like, I didn't know what's going on. Like I kind of enjoyed it. That's. I'm acting like a woman here, yeah.
No, that's what I'm meaning. Like, is there a difference to what extent it is, or is it full stop?
That's the only thing I can think of that I might still be like, okay, I wouldn't end it straight away, because that's like she kissed someone and like that's it, and it wasn't premeditated. Because if you go on a date, dude, that's like you can think about it for at least a day, like at least like a while. You're like, okay, I'm gonna go on this romantic date with this person. I
think like emotionally cheating in that sense is much worse than like physical.
Yeah, well,
no,
physical. If it's,
I'm just wondering.
Physical, if it's like if they bang, dude, that's it. That's also it. Like that, if they have a sexual freaking relation, like that's it. But if it's like, I don't know, kissing like not stopping someone that kisses you or something, that's like, okay, so you for some reason you didn't stop because you were like curious or something. Like, you know, forget it.
Surely that's still the same.
Forget it. Yeah, forget it. No, just get the hell out of here. Like, forget it. If I think about it, it hurt. Like, this was one of my biggest fears growing up. Like, what if I always keep this back in my mind? Like, what if my wife like just cheats on me later? Is it worth it to get a girlfriend? Like, I was like, no, forget that. I don't want that, because then she'll cheat on me. Like, whoa, didn't know.
Yeah.
That's so messed up.
I only have one word for that: trust.
Trust. Damn.
Trust.
Huge word.
It's so messed up if you think about it, man. Imagine that you're like 10 years, even 40 years is like for us that we don't know that, but let's say for us, like I think a long thing would be like maybe 5 years or something, 4 years, 5 years, because we're still young, so we don't know about 4 years. But imagine
5 years is like a quarter of our life.
Yeah, and so that's more realistic to us, right? So
okay.
So let's say you've been with someone for 5 years and she just out of nowhere like just cheat. Nah, that's the ender right there, dude. And that's so sad, because 5 years of your life you could have been with someone else. Damn, dude.
Yeah. So Cammy, in what situation would you find it acceptable then, since you brought up?
No, I wasn't questioning it. I don't think any form of cheating is acceptable. Like I really just full stop. Like, but I was just like exploring, like, for the sake of conversation.
Me too. I thought kissing would be like
some people don't feel as if like some things are cheating. You know, they wouldn't really like count that as cheating. You know what I mean? Some people don't see it that way.
Yeah, like flirting. Some girl said she didn't consider flirting cheating.
Yeah.
So Yeah, I thought I was exploring that thought as well, like kissing maybe, but even if I think about it, no, forget that, dude. Like no. There shouldn't no.
I think if there's an intent, if the intention is there to like be with someone else or like experiment, then
that's messed up. Dude.
It's not. Yeah. Anyway.
That's so messed up. That is so messed up. I don't know.
Yeah.
How did we get onto this?
Because Jackie Chan.
How did this come on, sorry?
Because for some reason we brought up Jackie Chan. I forgot before that, but
oh yeah, and him cheating.
And him cheating, like.
Oh yeah.
I love how this goes. I love how it goes to random stuff like this. I love it. It just brings us to explore thoughts like that.
Cheating. Yeah, sure.
Actually, I got I don't know if you guys have something else, but I just thought of something else as well that I want to you guys' opinion on, or just thoughts. Okay. What do you guys think? Okay, so you guys know Puma and Adidas, those two.
Yeah.
Do you guys know the story behind that?
Yeah. No. Wait. The story behind what?
About those two brands.
No.
Okay, so Adidas and Pumas are Adidas and Puma are owned by the same family. So one brother, his name was Adolf Dassler. He was German. Like they had some affiliation with the Nazis as well. So yeah, So as you call it, Adolf Dassler, or short name was Adi. So that's how Adidas came to fruition. Adidas, because his nickname was Adi. I guess that's what I'm guessing. No real fact. So he started how do you call it? Adidas, and his brother Rudolf started Puma, right? And basically they had a big fight at some point in their life, right?
Yeah.
Because of some some rumor thing, like hey, that's actually topical. Wow. Because that was to what we were talking about earlier. So they actually had a fight about something. Like something was said, and they thought they were like talking shit about each other or something.
Okay.
Yeah. So well, let me see. So he was suspected of being like his brother Rudolf was suspected of being like a member of the SS. So like the Nazis or something. And this information was supposedly supplied by his brother Adi. So there at that point a rift started, right? So Rudolf left the company because they had the company together first, like with the shoes, and he left the company and started Puma. And from then on, the hate this was like a split in their town. Like the left side of the town was like Adidas town, and the right side of the town was like Puma town. So in the left side, people were wearing like this is just not really left and right. This is just divided. Right? I'm just as a so people on the left side were wearing Adidas shoes, and people on the right side were wearing Puma shoes. So people would actually look at you like what shoes you were wearing back then, just to see what kind of person you are. That they would judge you based off that, right? So that's how. So this entire time, they're like hating each other, and they become as good as they can just in producing, like creating shoes and stuff like that to beat the other. So this is based off pure hate, like because of something that happened a while ago that wasn't like confirmed. It wasn't. It was just a rumor, right? So both companies are big, right? Think about it right now. Like I guess, but Adidas I guess is better now, doing better. But I don't know. Both companies are still around today, and they're still big, right? And this all started because they had a fight, and like this was sibling rivalry, like of the purest form. Like they wanted to prove the other wrong, I guess you would say, because they both became successful, like they both became rich, but this entire time they never like became. They died not becoming friends again, or like not friends, but becoming thingy again. So what I'm trying to say, what do you guys think about that? Like using this hate to using hate to become successful. Like, what do you guys think about that story?
Wait, your audio is becoming a bit...
Oh, what's that? What's happening?
Okay, it's fine now.
But did you get the story?
What do you guys think about?
Did you hear the story?
Yeah.
So what do you guys think about that?
To us?
Like, what do you think about that? Like, using hate, you know, and like all this because this was based off a rumor, you know, like they weren't sure if this was true or not. And then they just split off and never became good again on good terms, you know. So what do you guys think about that?
About using hate to drive you?
Yeah, or like because this was hate, right? Just.
I mean, it's a very common thing, isn't it?
Because they were family. They were family. And still, like, they let this, drift them apart.
Yeah.
But I think also that was a very extreme case. I mean, being accused of being...
You don't really get much of that nowadays, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's very extreme, Gabriel. So I think, like, that circumstance in particular has its own kind of scale of, you know, action. And I'm not saying there's not things like that today, but maybe not towards that direction anyway.
Do you think like the modern day case of that would be like being a Trump supporter?
I think that's probably a big thing, yeah.
Well, maybe
that could be, yeah.
In modern day, yes, in modern day, but it's not that extreme.
I mean, I have to tell you, like, no.
But these people, like, this was during our life, like, well, not during our lifetime, but they both died in the 70s. So this is not that long ago, and these are still brands that are like up to date. You know, like they still exist today.
But probably there's very little people that know about that story.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
Like people would just judge each other based off what shoes they were wearing back then in that town.
But people do that now. People judge based on what you wear.
Yeah, but this was like based off like what kind of person you're like. This was deeper, you know, because right now they judge you like, okay, this guy is like a hipster, or this guy is like a hip hop guy, this guy is this, but no, this was a political thing, like, if you wear this, you support this type of mindset, like, if you wear this, you
today.
Does it?
Yeah, say for example you walked out with a political badge, people would judge you straight for that.
No, okay, but listen, there's a difference, because if I would go outside with a Trump hat, then yes, that's something else. That's for sure. Can you imagine me wearing that, like that? That MAGA hat, the red hat with the white thing. No, but this was more of a fashion thing.
Let me ask you this. So, if, say for example, there was a very, let's say, scruffy-looking person outside, would you automatically judge him?
No, of course not.
No, I think what Gabriel's meaning is how simple the clothing item was.
That made such a huge difference.
That made such a huge, like, yeah, that could, like, make you judged in such a way because it was just shoes, like,
because
it wasn't necessarily, like...
Because now it's just, they judge you, like, to see what kind of category you're in. But back then, they judge you to see what kind of political thing, what you support, like, because if you fall in a category, it doesn't mean you support, like, that you all support the same political idea. But back then, it did. Like, okay, so you support Hitler probably if you wear these shoes. Like, I don't know. So
support Hitler probably.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
I'm guessing this was very, like... It wasn't, like, nationwide. It was just getting to, like, a town, right?
Yeah, I mean, in an area, I guess. I don't know how big it was, but I thought it was interesting how these two companies just start off, like, become big and are still alive today just because of hate and you know... just hate and like competition, like between brothers, because these were brothers, dude. These were like brothers.
Isn't there like a similar story with Aldi and Lidl, or is that just me being?
Is it?
I don't know. Like I heard reports that they're brothers.
That, yeah.
I don't know.
But I don't know if that's just something people just say. So yeah.
Aldi and Lidl is. Why do you think this? Is there actually a story behind this?
I don't know. It's just something that like people hear about nowadays. I have not looked into this, so I might not be a credible source. But yeah.
Did you hear like a story about this or something? Because I'm actually looking it up right now.
I just heard that they were brothers that didn't really get along, so started two different companies.
Oh wait, so Carl is the you might be right with this.
I don't know.
I don't know. You're the one who came with this.
I'm just saying there is like cases of this in previously, like
yeah.
I'm sure it's happened a lot. And
did you hear about is it Adidas? Nike releasing, like, this is kind of like off topic, but we're into the sporting brands talk. They released a line, like a clothing line for like oversized women.
Oh yeah. I saw that.
Partly that shit's getting some hate from it.
Yeah.
What?
Like,
getting hate?
Yeah.
Because like some people are like, oh yeah, I wear this brand to like show that I'm a like of a certain physique or like exercise. So, like, why are you like opening lines for women who are like too lazy to exercise? Like sort of like that elitist attitude.
Yeah.
That's the kind of people I'm talking about. Like.
It's horrible. It is so bad. It is so bad. A few comments were like, why would you how do you call it? Why would you do this? Because you enable them of like because they have to work to get into that size to wear this. Why would you help them by creating a bigger size so they can fit in? Like people are like making like all these bad things towards this.
What if they're looking for exercise clothes because they want to lose weight?
Yeah, that's probably
so exactly. It doesn't make sense to me.
Like, it's, if anything, it's a genius idea because there's an untapped market.
Yeah,
they're getting more money in, like.
Because they do make comfortable clothing, like, to work out in. Like, even, maybe it's, like, higher price, because it's Nike, of course. Like, people value it. But still, like, they make good clothing, right? They have a good reputation for the clothing and, it's, like, everything they do. So, why do these people get angry for
I don't know.
Other
I feel like sporting brands recently, in the last few years, have gained this extra pretense about it, in that you wear it to show that that you gym, basically, like literally, and that you're more superior to others who don't gym. Like, I don't know where that came from, but like, it's really weird nowadays.
From a bad culture, that's where it's from.
From a what?
From bad culture.
From bad culture, he said.
Bag or bad?
Bad.
What do you mean bad culture?
Bad cultural reference. Like, I'm sorry, but how freaking obnoxiously stupid and ignorant can you be if you are only associating Nike and sporting brands with someone that's fit and healthy?
Yeah.
That's so ignorant and so unfair.
It is.
But to be fair, those marketing teams are like, they've fucking done so well in the last few years, honestly. Even I feel like, shit, if I buy those clothes, like, I'm of a certain, like, standard of physique.
Yeah, it makes you... No, I completely get that, but... And I'm not saying it's just consumer fault, because obviously the marketing is putting that image there, but also, like, you can't just, like, suck in all of what media is providing. You have to think for yourself. You cannot be so brain dead. I mean, the thing is, people... Okay, maybe you do gym, like, 24/7 and you have tons of Nike clothes, but what about in your spare time? Whenever you're lounging or going out for, like, your cheat meal? Like, what do you wear? Nike. Does that mean that... Does that mean if you're having, yeah, you know what I mean? If you're having a cheat meal, does that mean you have to get changed into normal clothes that aren't branded sports?
Yeah, it's stupid. It's a stupid... And I bet you most of those the people who were hating the most like that, they don't even own Nike stuff. Like, I bet you that.
It's just fucking frustrating.
Yeah. It's sad.
But on the off note, actually, whenever you mentioned that, I thought you were going to talk about, because Nike just released another video. Another, like, promotion. Did you see it? It's the one with the girl with the burqa.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I thought that was really nice. That was really good.
That was Nike as well?
I'm pretty sure that was Nike, yeah.
Oh, shit, man. They're really, like, upping their marketing campaign, aren't they?
Yeah, and it was a really big thing, because lots of people were sharing it.
To segue, right?
Mm-hmm.
I realize how... Okay, I'm going to say this in the least offensive way possible, right?
Just say it.
Just go on, just talk.
But recently, I don't know why, but I swear Turkey has really upped their tourism campaign.
Tourism?
Yeah. I swear. The amount of adverts I get for like, oh, Turkey, come to us and adventures like on YouTube. I'm like, wait, is it safe? Like, is that what they're trying to say?
No, wait. Where do you get this? Where do you get these advertisements? On your computer? On your
on YouTube? Yeah. Like, you know, before you watch a video, like adverts come up.
Ah.
Yeah, they're like all the time now, and I don't know why. Like,
have you been looking up stuff about Turkey?
No.
Nothing.
No.
Because usually it's because you do that, but apparently not. Then it's just you're getting targeted for some reason. You're a certain demographic, I guess. I don't know. Have you been looking up stuff about traveling or something?
I mean, maybe, but like, yeah.
Because that's the only thing I could think about. Because, you know...
But it's just so weird how, like, it's just come all of a sudden, like, these tourism campaigns, like...
But it's been quiet for a while, and it's run about Turkey. No, so I think, like, they're trying to, like, reholster their market.
Yeah. I mean, that would make sense.
That's fair. But yeah,
that was a random one, Ryan. That was pretty random. I didn't know what you were going with that one. But yeah, Turkey. I guess we should go. Right?
Let's.
It's alright.
I can't.
Why?
Why?
Well, I don't really have time this summer.
Oh.
What?
Oh, you mean? Oh, I think Gabriel was saying it very generally, no?
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Oh, all right.
What the hell are you talking about? Why don't you have time this summer?
I thought that was gonna be like another political agenda or something. Like,
I'm just saying,
I thought you meant like this summer. I don't know.
What are you gonna do this summer then?
What do you mean? What I'm gonna do? Well, I'm gonna be working most of the time, and then by the time I finish here, we're traveling somewhere in Asia, and then I'll be going home.
Turkey is in Asia.
What?
Turkey is in Asia.
No, but you want to do Southeast Asia?
No, it's not. It's in Europe.
It's Turkey is not in Europe, Brian Lee.
It's in the European Union.
It is not. They're trying to get in the European Union.
I'm more than sure they're in the European Union.
I thought they were still trying to get into the European Union.
You may be right. Let's fact check this.
Dude, I'm pretty sure it's not. I think they're still up. You know, they've been applying for it.
This doesn't matter. This doesn't matter because
it's not.
You
They're
said
not.
You want to travel Southeast Asia.
Yeah, I don't know why we're arguing about this, but they're not. The current status is negotiating. They're not in yet.
Turkey belongs to Middle East. It's European border and Western Asia, so you're both right.
Yeah, but they're not in the EU yet, though. No, but it doesn't matter, man.
I went to Turkey before. Quite nice.
Sorry?
I went to Turkey before. It's quite nice.
You went to Turkey before?
Yeah.
With when? Where?
Oh, like 2006 or something.
Well, that's a while ago. With your parents?
Yeah, I found.
Wow, dude. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, they were racist as fuck. Like
the Turkish people.
Yeah, they were pretty damn racist.
You have stories?
Oh no, just like you'd walk in the marketplace, you'd be like, "Hey, Jackie Chan," shit like that, and you're like, "Haha, good one." Not like I've never heard that before.
Are you serious?
No, yeah.
Wow, I believe that. I can believe that.
Yeah, bro, that's just like you going to Asia and everyone thinking you're like bloody
Western
LeBron James.
Yeah.
Man, I believe that. I've seen that, of course. Well, that's
I mean, not everyone did it, but like when I went to a specific market, they did.
Yeah, probably.
So I
mean, if you go to like smaller places, probably you'll see that. How old were you then? You must be like 10 or something. 10,
oh no! I was like 12, 13.
Wow. Of course you understood it then. Wow, that's messed up, dude.
Yeah, but these kind of things you get used to after a while.
Yeah, I mean, I want to go more into Asia to see how people react to me. That's the only thing I want to see. Because remember that lady recording me in Shanghai? That was weird. That was just weird. I felt weird. Like I guess it could get annoying at some point, but at that point I thought it was funny as hell. This woman scrambling through her bag to get her phone, just to record me. Like wow.
Hey, I mean, to some of those Chinese people, you might be the only black person they've ever seen. Like, like literally. So don't be too shocked.
Imagine if you would be traveling to these smaller towns, like in China, like smaller towns. They probably wouldn't.
Oh God, they'd be like all over you. Like,
yeah.
I mean, what?
I'm kind of afraid of that. Like, you go into a smaller town and they just see you like, or this killer, like there's this bad guy. Yeah, you might. Okay, this is my theory. Of course, this is irrational, but just saying that. Before what I want to say, so imagine this, right? We're traveling, Cammy says, like, hey, let's go to China, man. I'm like, okay, sure, sounds fun, and we go, we we travel a bit through China. I'm like, okay, Cammy, are you sure? Like, I thought it might be dangerous. Cammy's like, no, don't worry, dude, let's go. And then we're in like a small town, right? And we're like chilling, and everything's fine. And then this freaking killer or something follows our day because he's like, oh, finally, like a trophy. Like this is different.
Trophy.
Yeah, because like in a small city, like I'm probably the first black guy they've seen, right? So they're like, my first non-Asian kill, like because that might be his only chance ever to kill someone who's not Chinese, And he kills like a black guy. It's like I killed a black guy. That's how cool I am. Like a serial killer or something. I'll become a target, dude. Like they'll,
that's like the most far-fetched piece of shit I've ever listened to in my life.
Come on. Well, okay, it might be far-fetched, but still, like they might do something crazy just because you're the first non-Asian they see. So that's my entire thought about that. But that won't happen probably, right? Right? That can't happen, right?
I can't agree with you there. I don't think. I mean, as irrational as China is, I don't think those people there would think that way.
China's not as bad as you guys think.
Okay, sure. If I die, it's on a podcast now, so yeah, your guys will be the first ones.
I'd probably die as well. So
No, because you look like them. I don't look.
Yeah, but I'm with you.
Dude, I cannot blend in there. Yeah. Hey, if you get changed, just blend in. Where? Where do I blend in? Nowhere.
The nice guy.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Exactly.
Sorry.
So, yeah. This is just my irrational fears, right? Of becoming a target.
David, don't you think you could take them, though? Because, like, chances are you're probably taller than 100% of them.
Dude.
So.
Yeah, you're probably twice their height.
Cammy, remember the thing I tagged you in a few weeks ago about that one guy chopping someone's head off with a cleaver in China?
Wait, they're not going to reach your head, like...
Okay,
they can't, even if they jump.
Yeah, they'll just chop at my legs.
Get like a freaking potting stool, like.
What if they chop my legs off first, and then I get a feet shorter? Then they'll get it.
Well, then you're done already. I mean, if they got your legs, you're done.
Yeah, exactly. So what do I do with my life then? Nothing. I die.
Well, yeah, you can't do anything.
Wait, haven't you been gymming? Can you defend yourself?
Do you think you can, because you lift weights, you can defend yourself? Then, no, dude. Maybe I can lift them up. Yesterday I
I'm not saying lift them up. At least like punch them or something.
What are you gonna do? Lift them up and shake them?
I did lift up. I did lift someone up yesterday. I was at the friend's birthday party. And I squatted someone. I put someone on my back and I squatted him. For no reason, like.
Fantastic, man.
Because someone else did it. I was like, yeah, I can squat him too. I'll do it. And I just put it on my back and I just started squatting him. That's the only thing I could do in China. Just defend myself by squatting someone. Just, just grab him and put him on my back.
You know, Gabriel, I think they'll be more scared of you than you're scared of them, so it's okay.
Is that true? I don't know, but I would like to go to China.
I think it'll be pretty true, yeah.
Yeah, I want to go to China.
I'm pretty scared of you.
Just go there with a white vest and low hanging jeans, and they'll think you'll have like a gun in your pocket, like ready to pop them. So.
I actually, you know what's funny about this? I saw Kiki a few days ago. When did I see Kiki? I don't know, a few days ago, and she told me to hold her back, and I hold her back for a second, and she asked for it back, right? And I was like, no. Jokingly, I said no, I'm not giving it back. And she's like, help, a black guy. Like, she said, And we're talking about how she can actually do that, and people believe it. Like they don't know the context between us two, because she's like this small Asian girl, I'm like this big black guy. She can just be like, help, help! He's stealing my back. Like, damn, dude. That's yeah.
Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know. It's messed up, dude. So, yeah, what else has been going on in the world?
Pardon?
What else has been going on in the world?
Oh, Ryan, you were going to talk about something, right?
Ah, yes. I don't know if you've heard about it, but the Vault 7 Wikileaks.
Yeah, I heard about
Man, some of the stuff that came out of that is pretty, like... I mean, I think it's something, like, we already knew, but then it's kind of confirmed.
Explain it. I mean? Explain it before you...
Oh, no, so, like, okay, so I briefly, like, went on Wikileaks, but I couldn't find anything, so I went on, like, news sources, and, like, some of the news websites were saying stuff like, oh, yeah, the CIA have the ability to, like, access your messages from WhatsApp and other various messaging services. There was something with a Samsung Smart TV where they can manipulate it into, like, turning into a microphone so they can listen in to conversations.
Even when it's off. Even when the TV is off, they can still listen.
Yeah, they have like a... This is going to sound like totally untechnical, but they designed this mode where it seemed like your TV is off, but it's actually not, and then they can like audit your conversations.
Yeah.
And then there was the CIA they apparently knew of like various like defaults in phones and devices which like hackers could like easily get into and access your information, but then they themselves did not like notify those companies producing those devices.
Yeah.
So it was a big thing. And then also another pretty crazy thing, they were trying to they were developing ways in actually infecting vehicle control systems, right?
Oh yeah.
This is like scary shit. So they can take control of your vehicle, and then basically they can like do like assassinate people, like, and it'll be undetected. You know what I mean?
Yeah. In that aspect, there's been a lot of conspiracy theories about like of people dying in those automatic cars. That's what you mean, right? Those cars that drive themselves. Yeah. So what they basically did is they hoarded all these exploits of like these bugs, basically of like multiple like phones, like or like the TV, like Ryan said, and they didn't say stuff. They didn't say anything about it. They just kept these as a secret, and then they just I don't know if you've seen this, Ryan, but there was like an entire list of everything, like all the devices, all the exploits, and they just kept like a nice Excel file of this, and like just neatly like yeah, like there's a file out there like just it shows which devices if they've been fixed or not, like if all the dates, you know, like it's crazy. It's crazy.
But it's weird, like all this sort of like incriminating evidence comes out, but realistically, what's going to happen to them? Like nothing. Like,
nothing.
That's why, in many ways, I feel so bad for like whistleblowers like Edward Snowden. Is like they risk their whole lives trying to come out with these informations, but really, nothing's going to happen. Like, let's be serious. I feel like the public, like the general consensus, is just like, oh, I've got nothing incriminating against me, so like I don't care if they like check my messages or whatever, which I kind of get. But then there's that underlying like mistrust from the government and the people. Obviously, it's not our government and not our intelligence agency, but yeah, it's just like these informations come out, and like, what can you do about it? Like,
and here's the
also,
thing.
yeah,
Cammy, go ahead.
It's with our control, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, it's the fact is they're not even held into account or anything. Like,
yeah.
And there's something it changes society as well. Because I met someone. This was a while. This was in like 2015, and he was writing his final thesis or something for his master's degree about changes in society when they think they're being watched. So obviously people say like, oh, I don't care because I don't do anything wrong anyways. But over time, if you feel like someone's watching you, you'll start changing how you live, because you might start avoiding certain things. You might just basically your behavior changes in life, and you
basically using Google Incognito, yeah.
Yeah, maybe yeah. I always do that anyways, but yeah. So
I don't think that's going to even make a difference. I don't think incognito makes a difference.
No, it doesn't make a difference. Just for your history, but they can still see stuff. If you want to not know that, you need to use like a VPN and like these different types of browsers. But it's still like there's a difference in the society. Like you start changing how you live because you think you're being watched. So it's still like, even though we because I don't think any of us here has to hide something, right?
Any of us what?
I don't think any of us. Yeah, I hear an echo. Who's that?
I don't know. Oh. I heard it as well, but it's okay now.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't think any of us have to hide something here. So still, it's still. Wait, damn it, Ryan. But still, I think it might make you mistrust stuff, like, because you feel like you're being watched constantly, so your psychology might change.
Yeah, but my point is like, it's these things are released to like incriminate, maybe not incriminate, but like showcase the potential and basically what these companies do, like agencies do, companies, but nothing's gonna happen to them. Like, there's not gonna be like a public backlash. Like,
yeah,
that's why I feel like, yeah. Sorry.
Why is that?
I think people are just they don't care. Simple as that. I think people have a good way of only caring about matters that belong to them. Yeah. And to the general public, these things don't matter. Like, to me, like, not that I don't really care, but like, it doesn't affect me, so it's not like I'm not thinking about this 24/7. But like, yeah, it's just shit. It's just how the world is. Like,
yeah.
It's all I can say. Like, it's a matter that I find shit, but I don't have any power to stop.
No, we cannot do much about it other than not use technology, I guess. But we do need to use it, so it's tough. It's tough. I don't know. I mean, I don't really care because, I like everybody says I don't do stuff, but I don't do bad stuff, so.
Yeah. That's why I said I feel bad for these whistleblowers who like risk their lives to throw out all this incriminating information, but then it just gets swept under. Like, yeah. But then that's the general state of our society nowadays. So what can we do about it?
Yeah, it's as if they're doing it for nothing, kind of thing.
Yeah, there is a feeling, but yeah, no, I thought it was just something very revealing, because I kind of already thought these things were happening, and now it's like, well, if the sources are credible, then it's pretty much confirmed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like one thing speculating, but once it's confirmed, it's a different very feeling.
Yeah, it's just like.
It does make me wonder, though. The future of those type of people, like Edward Snowden, like, apparently he can never return back to the United States without getting arrested,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's what I mean. It's like, fuck.
Yeah. So I want to know the developments of that. Like, how will he ever be able to return without being arrested? Like, stuff like that.
I think he'd be stupid to return. To be honest, I don't think he'd ever return.
Nah, he will not. He will not unless he gets something like a contract or something, like saying that he cannot get like a pardon of something, like, because Obama, before he left office, like, he did pardon a whistleblower. Like, that person's getting off soon. Like, I think this was this Chelsea Manning. So like this soldier, this intelligence soldier, who whistleblowed, and then he got in jail.
I've heard about that. Yeah.
Like he was transgender and all this stuff. Like, and then it's like now he's free. Like, so maybe that's a change, like towards the greater good, I guess. Yeah.
Don't know. I don't know.
But all these things made me wonder about the future, man. How it looks then.
Have you ever watched? What movie was it that they portrayed the future, like 2015 or something?
Back to the Future?
Was it?
Yeah, that was last year, Ryan.
Yeah.
2 years ago now.
Yeah, but it's just like how different they thought it was going to be, and then how different it is.
Yeah, it was
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future. Because remember they done that TV special about it as well, the interviews and stuff.
It was it 2016 or 15 that they like
But it was a date that I think we've already passed. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, we passed it. It was last year or the year before.
I think it was last year. That like the shoe came out, the self-lacing shoe. That So I'm wondering like the biggest thing I wonder though is like the biggest thing I want to see change, or like I want to be alive to see the change for it, is North Korea.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, like imagine that, like North Korea becoming free, you know?
Becoming free in what sense?
Of like, you know, those dictators like Kim Jong-un.
So like changing political scheme.
Yeah, like maybe becoming like.
Do you think that'll ever happen now? Like, I don't think it will.
I don't know. Like I'm interested in that. I want to see like maybe if they kill him or something, like, or just.
Man, kill him.
Because would it ever become one Korea again? Like just Korea?
Doubt it. Well, I don't know.
You know how much time would take to just become to trust each other?
Not within our lifetime. I don't think.
Yeah. Oh, that's so sad.
I mean, isn't that very like reflective of like West Germany and East Germany, and then how they came together and unified?
Oh, I guess
maybe. But yeah, I don't know. For now, I don't think so. I don't think it'll ever happen without like UN intervention or something like that. So yeah.
I hope I'm alive for that though.
Really? That's what you want to see?
Well,
not like.
But why? What significance does Korea hold in your
Yeah,
life?
Gabriel, what difference does it make to you?
I'm curious.
It's so deep, like no, because I've actually been watching videos about that. Maybe you guys should see these videos too. But there's like a YouTube series about these South Koreans that speak proper English, like they speak really good English. Oh, just they're Korean. I believe they're called Asian Boss. Maybe you've heard about it before, Cami. I think I sent you a video about them before. Remember the video I sent you about that black guy in Korea?
Yeah.
Well, they made these type of videos with people from North Korea who escaped, right?
Oh right.
And then,
yeah, I think I've seen something like that before.
They brought them like to this barbecue place to try out American barbecue and stuff, like stuff they never would have thought about eating, right?
Mm.
And they're just and then they're eating this and telling their opinions, but they're also telling stories about North Korea, like how they live there, right? And you would hear these terrible stories about how they make you think how freaking Americans are bad and South Koreans are bad. They don't give you food and stuff like that all the time, like just like all these horrible stories about how they think there and they don't know they're wrong, you know? They don't know what's going on, so they just believe this stuff. So I want to see like this change, like I want to see them like seeing the truth, you know, like oh, this guy's been lying to us the entire time. Let's kill him.
Have you ever heard of apparently the news story that was released in North Korea where they said that Kim Jong-un was the first man to successfully land or take a trip around the sun or land on the sun? I forgot which one. Because he traveled by night.
Is this true? I've never heard of it. That sounds cool to me.
That was reportedly a news article in North Korea.
I will believe it.
Because he fucking traveled by night, so that the sun's rays wouldn't affect him.
Which one? Kim Jong who?
Un, like the one now.
Now? Okay. Well, I believe that he told that story because there was one story about his dad. Like, have you heard the one with the golf thing that in golf there's like 18 holes, right? And he did like for every hole he did a hole in one or something, like in golfing. So which is not done by anyone. So and he did it.
Yeah. Actually,
I believe that story.
Yo, that country is just fucked up, I swear.
Yeah, that's why I want to
that
see it change.
propaganda.
That's why I want to see I want to see a revolution. I don't want.
Yes.
Is it bad of me to try to say? Is it bad of me wanting him to die? Just get assassinated?
I would be careful what you're saying. Maybe they're listening.
Yeah,
to
I should not say that.
Yeah, you saying that? It's just like got us flagged by like multiple
I might get hit by a pen.
intelligence agencies.
I might get sprayed by a pen.
Do you see a tent?
No, I might get sprayed by a pen like his brother died.
Oh, I thought you said a tent. I was like, what?
No,
Why
a pen, dude. His brother got. We talked about it in the podcast, right?
Yeah.
No, but I don't know. That's what I want to see in the future. What? Well, I want to see all the cool stuff too, but I'm just curious about multiple stuff like that.
Really?
Of course.
Fair enough. Each their own. Each their own.
What do you want to see?
I feel like what?
What do you want to see?
Well, breakthrough in like the energy industry.
Jeez, man, not even like aliens or something, like something cool, like energy. Of course, that's gonna be
Something cool, like it's so fundamental to our like future, like.
Yeah, you're true. You're right.
Coming away from like fossil fuels and breaking through and the renewable energy, like.
You're right, dude. Forget aliens. Forget the cool stuff like
This is what a lot of the movies in the past were based on, because they thought by now we would have had this breakthrough.
Yeah.
But
and met aliens as well.
And what?
And have met aliens as well.
Yeah, I guess.
But yeah, I think this has been an interesting podcast, man. I think this is, by the way, this is our longest podcast ever.
Really? How long has it been?
1 hour and 30 minutes.
Jeez.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not sure if many people will listen to this entire thing. It's so long. Oh my god. Didn't even notice that.
Well, for those who made it, well done.
Or people who just skip to the end, like right now.
Be like, well done for what?
Well done. But yeah. Anything else you guys want to say before we close this baby up?
Nah. Talked about a lot.
No, Cammy, you've been quiet.
Nope, that's us.
Yeah. Well, I guess thank you for listening again to this the 9th episode of Unlikely Guys. So yeah, I think we've learned some stuff this week. I'm quite satisfied. It wasn't a crazy episode like last week, but it was still fun to me. No. But did you guys know there's a turtle that pees out of his mouth?
Shit.
So yeah, no, that's it. Yeah, thank you for listening, guys. It's time to say goodbye.
Thank you very much. Ciao.
Just say bye, dude. Jesus, that's so hard, man. Bye.
Bye.